Jeff Smith won the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award with the Knicks 2013. First Knick to win the award since your guy, John Starks, in '97. When Smith is right, he's a heck of a player.
He is. Oftentimes we focus on his antics versus his game. But when he is playing at his high point, he's obviously a dynamic shot maker, but he's also a good passer. And I think that gets overlooked. This guy's a good NBA player. Unfortunately, we don't talk enough about his game.
Score the goal and the foul. Kevin Love picks up his first foul of the night.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Knocks down the free throw, and that completes the three-point play. Tied up and has to pass. James. Mozgov against Gasol. Gets to the rim. Gets that one to drop.
More players have to be able to do this. Finish over the top of shot blocking.
Remember last season, Jeff? First time NBA history, Powell and Marc Gasol, the first brothers to start in the All-Star game. There are a lot of differences in those two brothers, but they have some similar characteristics as well.
Agreed. Both are terrific passers. Both can finish with either hand, and they both, with different body types, rebound the basketball. And oh, by the way, we'll probably see both in the Naismith Hall of Fame.
Terrific ball movement. A ferocious slam.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Fires again. Touch there, not this time.
You can get that shot at any time in a possession. You've got to find a way and run your offense and execute to get a better quality shot in a close game.
Converts on the inside. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
That's just tremendous defensive effort. You did all you could to prevent the make. Unfortunately, he stuck it.
Puts it up for two. The Bulls with control on the rebound. It's good. Back up and in on the follow.
The finish of your defense always has to be blocking out and securing the defensive rebound. Here they didn't do it. Good pursuit on the offensive board and allowed him to stick it right back in.
He says no, but the ref says foul called against Rose.
Team foul number 1 for Cleveland.
He may not resemble him as far as explosiveness, but to me, his demeanor, Kyrie Irving's, is similar to Derrick Rose's. Humbleness, team first, just an unselfishness when it comes to not only how he plays, but how he handles all the accolades that are coming his way. I think Kyrie Irving has the perfect demeanor to lead Cleveland to where they want to get to in the future.
Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This past offseason, LeBron James acted in some movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponents would say he acts on the floor with some of his fluff, but he's got another profession he's going to be good at, Mike. And doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach that one guy is so good at so many different things?
There's the double team. To the rim. A whistle and a foul called against Gasol. And he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Excellent offensive play right there. Contact, finish, just didn't get it to drop for the three-point play opportunity.
Jeff, I didn't know that Love's middle name, Wesley, was in honor of former NBA star Wes Unseld. He's a family friend. And Unseld, just like Love, a big guy who can rebound and throw great outlet passes.
Well, that's what gets overlooked a lot of times with Love, and his shooting and his rebounding sort of dominate the conversation. But those outlet passes that he throws, those pinpoint passes, does remind you a little bit of Wes Unseld, who was by far the best of all time at the outlet pass.
2 points with the sweet reverse. Four minutes gone by in the first. Cleveland's down by 5. Curling in. Oh, what a play!
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
To Rose. He's got 3 assists in the matchup. Misses from downtown.
Good offense, good execution. They just missed a wide open shot.
Love's looking to operate from down low. Boy, there's some incredible point guards these days in the NBA, Jeff. And you look at a guy like Kyrie Irving. Is anybody a better ball handler?
Now listen, he is special. player when he's at the top of the floor, either in transition, one-on. The guy has a unique handle. He can get to any spot on the floor he wants, and his greatness has been obscured prior to LeBron James.
Throws it down.
4-2.
Chicago's leading Cleveland by a score of 17-14. Irving against Rose. Finds a space and takes the wide open three. James is unable to hit from downtown.
You got to make it hard on a team in the first half. Set a tone. Close out, contest, give no open shots.
With a bank deposit.
Cleveland Cavaliers having another great season, Jeff. You know, as long as LeBron James is on that roster, they have a chance at a title.
Absolutely. We saw it last year. Even without Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, they took the Golden State Warriors to 6 games. He didn't play efficiently, but he played unbelievably well in that final series. And with him, his team will always be a favorite to win a championship.
Gasol's looking for position in the paint. There he goes. Gets past the defense. Nice. Nice finish around the rim.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Kicks it out to the corner to Gibson. Gasol flips it up. Won't go.
Trying isn't enough. You've got to close and get there and then finish it off by contesting the shot.
And they turn it over. To Gibson. Slams it down.
2 points.
Chicago's leading Cleveland by a score of 21-18. In the paint, unable to flip it in.
That's the mark of a great defensive team. Great closeout, great contest. That's the way to get it done.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Well, coach think it's time for a change. We're going to have some substitutions right now.
Into the game, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 1.
Rose is working hard, backing down his opponent. Jeff, we saw glimpses of Derrick Rose last year when he was healthy. He is still one of the special players in the NBA.
There's no question. The combination of strength and speed. He has got unique talent that doesn't come along very often. And when he's able to knock this rust off that's accumulated over the last few years due to injury, and he can get back to that consistent, efficient play that we've grown accustomed to, he's certainly an elite point guard.
Nice touch at the basket. He's averaging 11 points per game this season.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
Ball is tipped, and they come up with it. Lets it go, and a nice finish at the basket.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Portis. And it's on to the line for a couple of free throws.
I really like what I saw there. Good strength, good athleticism, took the foul, got up a nice shot, just didn't roll in.
Entering the game for the Bulls.
Jimmy Butler back with the Bulls. That was the #1 priority in the offseason. He has turned into as good a two-way player as there is on the perimeter.
What a year Jimmy Butler had, bouncing back from a subpar year the year before. The NBA's most improved player, and like you said, Mike, he did it at both ends of the floor. A terrific two-way player.
Puts it up with 1 left on the clock. Hits for 2. He's got 8 points in this matchup.
That's pure talent right there. To be able to make something out of nothing. Good defense, better offense.
Goes to the goal. Good finish inside.
we're seeing a lot of offensive energy on the floor from both of these teams with terrific ball movement.
Mirotić looking to set up in the paint. He curls on the reverse, takes it to the rim.
That's a well-contested shot right there. Good defensive rotation, just better offense, finishing over the top.
The Bulls a perfect example is you're going to have your ups and downs night in and night out offensively, but if you play defense with that type of commitment, with that type of passion, you're in every game.
Absolutely. The misnomer is that defense wins championships, but when you're going through and absorbing the injuries the Bulls have had the last couple years, you have to try to stay in games by playing tough as nails defense, and that's exactly the formula the Bulls used to play with great success.
Fry against McDermott. To the basket. He gets it to go. Excellent teamwork.
And what you're seeing here is both teams being very unselfish with the basketball. The assist total in this game is remarkable for both teams.
Slams it home for two.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Fry. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. They don't beat the buzzer. A shot clock violation.
That's bad offensive basketball. Yeah, you're moving the ball, but everybody has to know how much time is on the shot clock. There, they lost track of the time, and they had a 24-second violation.
Nice ball movement. McDermott against Fry. Oh, terrific feed. Nails it. That's a two-pointer. 8-point lead for Chicago.
Typically, that's not the shot you want, the contested two. It worked out this time.
The two defenders swarm. Puts it up. No doubt about it. He hit him. It's called against Mirotić. That'll be his first. And he'll head to the line with under a minute to go in the first quarter.
I love the way the NBA player can contort his body, take contact, and get the ball up to the basket, even when being fouled hard.
Chicago's leading Cleveland by a score of 33-27. To the rim, gets it to go. And Derrick Rose with 6 points here in the first.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Fry. Fires it back out to the perimeter. Curls it. Fires away for two. Gets that one to drop. And here's another look at it.
Match up.
Inside. And Derrick Rose with a nice play.
2 points.
Fry from beyond the arc. To McDermott. Tries to adjust the shot, and he draws the foul. And Doug McDermott will go to the free throw line. He's shooting 88% this season. First free throw, perfect. And gets both points from the line. Puts it up. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Cleveland's down by 10. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN after a short break. As we get set to start The second, what a terrific start for the home team. Took control right away.
Yeah, they don't have a huge lead, but they've set a great tone going into the second.
To Dunleavy. Oh, and he throws it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Beats his man, gets in the paint. For two, knocks it down. The Cavs down by 10.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Gibson's trying for position in the paint. It's good. A two-pointer. Chicago's shooting 71% from the field here tonight.
If that's the best he can do as a defender, then he has to come out and sit next to me as the coach. You've got to keep the ball handler out on the perimeter and make him take jump shots.
Knocks it down. Gorgeous feed. To Gasol. With no room to shoot. Shot won't go.
It's all about making your teammates better. And the way you make them better is to give up a good shot to try to create a great shot.
That won't go. Dunleavy. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. Won't go from outside the arc. Follows up and knocks it down for two.
Hey, you want to have a good first shot, but it's more important to have the floor balance so you have enough rebounders who can give you...
Oh, what a play!
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
To Gibson. To the rim. Unable to flip it in.
Hey, that's good offense right there. But if they don't convert those easy shots, their lead will evaporate.
Whistle blows. It's going to be a quick timeout here. 20 seconds.
You know, when you watch the Gasols play, Mr. and Mrs. did a good job of teaching unselfishness because both Powell and Mark are both great unselfish passers.
You think about it, first of all, how many great passing big men are in the game? And then to have two from the same family, both capable scorers too. They're not passing because they can't score. They're passing because they were taught the game beautifully.
For the layup. Won't go.
Another good quality attempt at the basket. Unfortunately, they missed it.
3 minutes gone by in the second. Cleveland's down by 12. Puts it home with a slam.
The assist from number 2, Kyrie Irving.
To Gasol. Pau Gasol with 6 points and 7 rebounds. To the basket, flips it up, converts on the inside.
See, that's their problem there defensively. They're allowing the ball to get deep in the paint and right at the basket. You cannot defend like that and win basketball games.
Sends it to the corner. Dunleavy. Nice adjustment, but can't get it to go.
Don't worry about the miss. Just keep creating quality shots. Eventually, they will go in.
Smith shot, misses the mark.
Hey, you're not a one-man team. You've got to spread the ball around so that you can get better shots than that. A coach cannot stand for those type of shots.
The Cavs with the offensive rebound for another possession. Chicago's leading Cleveland by a score of 51-41. McDermott. Mirotic trying to get down low. McDermott for two. The Bulls with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. To Gasol. He's got 6 points in this game. At the rim, knocks it down. That's a two-pointer. He's shooting 40% from the field tonight.
You can tell both of these teams are completely unselfish with the basketball. Look at the assist total, and you can tell that both teams have learned very well that sharing is the true joy in this game.
Not able to hit.
That's not a stop. That's just a miss. The other team, wide open shot, not good enough defensively, especially when you're trying to set a tone going forward in the first half.
Unable to flip it in.
Poise and precision will get you a better quality shot than that. That's a bailout shot. That's a, I'm going to try to get us back in and be a hero type of shot.
Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul call against Irving. And Pau Gasol will get to shoot 2 free throws from the line.
Hey, you don't see strength like that very often. The way he got fouled, just to get the ball up and to the rim, was a great achievement.
James against Dunleavy for 2. That's good. And LeBron James with 10 points.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Rose on the drive, gets to the rim, knocks it down for 2. Chicago's shooting 63% from the field.
Oh, look at the use of the body to create the space to get the ball up and in the basket. Nice job.
To Smith. Feeds it right back to the rim. Nice finish around the rim. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
The ball movement in this game has been phenomenal, forcing a lot of defensive rotations and ultimately a lot of passes leading to direct scores.
And he puts it down. Chicago's leading Cleveland by a score of 57-47.
Jeff, the Bulls, you know, are going to be right there fighting night in and night out. If Derrick Rose stays healthy, they certainly have a chance to compete for a championship, don't they?
Absolutely. The Eastern Conference is wide open. It really is. And Derrick Rose, we can forget, Mike, how good he was pre-knee injuries. The Bulls, with their talent level, they have a chance.
To Irving. In the paint, that's good for 2. And Kyrie Irving with 7 points.
This isn't like the YMCA layup line. This is like real life. As you go in to try to finish, defense is coming over. This is spontaneous. The ability to adjust, contort, and still finish is a special, special gift.
Gasol on the drive, puts it in. That's a 2-pointer. Chicago's shooting 63% from the field.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
James against Dunleavy. Jeff, we've talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but at heart, he's all about the team.
The assist from number 21, Jimmy Butler.
To James. He's averaging 6 assists per game this season. Moves around the defender. Count it. Plus the foul. Pau Gasol picks up his second.
That's a dunk you... through contact with ferocity.
The Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith to the line.
Great to see Kevin Love back in Cleveland. It was killing him to be on the sidelines during that playoff run last year, Jeff. He's going to be a huge bonus this season.
Exactly, particularly when you miss due to injury, Mike, and he had sacrificed so much role-wise. And again, his ability to shoot long range, to post, and to offensively